Good day. Welcome to First Take exclusively on YouTube. Here with two YouTube stars, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharpe. Guys, let's talk some NBA. We haven't talked NBA all morning. The James Harden era in LA has not gone as planned. The Clippers are 0-4 with James in the lineup as this team still tries to figure things out with their big four of Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and Russell Westbrook. Ty Lue, what's going on?
Still early on, but we need to have more dialogue, just understanding exactly, what we need from him. And so just, him being aggressive, not looking at the bench, trying to, just play. Just do your thing. If you're doing too much, we'll let you know. With PG and Kawhi and Russ, we've had these conversations, and so we just got to make sure we get James as comfortable as possible because he's going to be huge for our team and what we're trying to do. And so we got to just get him comfortable as fast as possible.
Is it too far to say he's being, almost too polite?
Yes, he is.
All right, Shannon, is it too soon to call the Clippers-Harden partnership a mistake?
It is, but I thought it was a mistake to sign James Harden anyway because I didn't think they needed another scorer. I didn't think they needed another ball handler. I think with PG, Kawhi, Russ, and Terrence Mann, I thought they had plenty of scoring. Maybe if you want to go out and get a defender, maybe if you want to go out and get another big alongside Zubac, but you're saying James Harden to be James Harden, so what's Kawhi supposed to do while that's going on? What's PG supposed to do while James Harden is being James Harden, getting comfortable? What's Russ supposed to do? Russ was playing outstanding. The team was playing really, really well. I just thought they added a piece they didn't need to add, and now it doesn't fit. Maybe in, 10, 20 games, Stephen A., they can figure this thing out, but right now it looks like a disaster.
It does look like a disaster. I don't expect that to last. I think if you're James Harden, you need to be very, very concerned, not just because of how you're looking, but because of how Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers are looking without you. So obviously that's an indictment against James Harden to some degree if that pace continues, which I sincerely doubt that it will, at least to that degree. Having said all of that, to me, Shannon Sharpe, I asked this simple question. Where the hell is Kawhi Leonard? Ain't he the star? Ain't he the superstar for the squad? Ain't he the two-time NBA champion, the two-time NBA Finals MVP? Paul George to a lesser degree, of course, but definitely Kawhi Leonard. See, this is why I get critical of the star. We know that Kawhi Leonard is a superstar basketball player. We know how productive he can be. But when I talk about stopping the bleeding, I'm not just talking about your greatness on the basketball court. I'm talking about your ability to lead or lack thereof. Those things come into play to somebody that stops the bleeding, somebody that says enough of this nonsense. Here's what the hell we're going to do. Why are the Clippers worried about acclimating James Harden to such a degree as opposed to making sure you get all you can from Kawhi Leonard while you can? To me, that is the key. That's why you have somebody of that magnitude, Shannon Sharpe, and that's what I'm thinking about.
But can James Harden get comfortable and Kawhi be himself? Because Kawhi needs the ball. Paul George, I just don't understand when you look at James Harden game, what he didn't realize that pick and roll that he had with Joel Embiid, that's why he led the league in assists. Just think about how many easy assists he got by dumping the ball down to Joel Embiid or putting him in the pick and roll or Joel Embiid running the court, and he's getting easy assists. Now you're saying, James, get comfortable. James getting comfortable is ball dominant. Well, Paul George, Kawhi, Russ just standing around looking at him, that's not going to fly, Stephen A. I don't believe he can ever what they're saying, James Harden be what we need James Harden to be. He needs to go back to be that Philly James Harden where he's a passer, a facilitator. But the scoring James Harden, the getting comfortable, I don't see how he becomes that with Kawhi and PG.
Neither do I. But the point is that, again, even though he's an all-star caliber player, Shannon, ultimately it comes down in the game of basketball to your stars. In basketball, if you got two stars on the same squad, you ain't never supposed to be this bad. It's just that simple. They look awful right now. I don't anticipate that will last, don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is the stars are the ones that sit up there and say, when all else fails, enough. We had enough.
Give me the ball.
Give me the ball. Give me the ball. And at the end of the day, we're not seeing that from the Los Angeles Clippers with Kawhi Leonard, which is why I always point to that. His ability is one thing. His assertiveness and his demand and command for the situation to be handled leaves a lot to be desired and a lot more often than I would like to see from a resident superstar.
All right, I want to get another topic while I have you two. So, meanwhile, let's talk about Harden's former team, the Sixers. Phillies won 8 straight and are in first place in the Eastern Conference. Harden's exit leaving a bigger role for Tyrese Maxey, who went off for a career-high 50 in a win versus the Pacers. So since Philly traded away Harden, Maxey has seen his scoring steadily increase over those 6 games. The 23-year-old is the second youngest Sixers player with a 50-point game behind only 21-year-old Allen Iverson. So Stephen A., how good can Maxey be?
I've said this on many, many occasions. Maxey could be a star in this league. As a matter of fact, I think he's put the NBA on notice that he is one. The brother is averaging 28.6 points a game. I mean, he's one of only 4 players averaging 28 a game, along, with the 7 assists. I think it's Luka, I think it's Devin Booker, and I think it's Jokic. That's it. I mean, when you think about what Maxey brings to the table and the fact that the ball is in his hands right now officially because Harden is no longer somebody that he has to share that wealth with in the backcourt, to me, this is the greatest possible thing that could have happened to Philadelphia,
Yes.
and here is why. Number one, he's 22. Number two, he's showing that he can do it. If he continues to show that he can do this, Joel Embiid won't want to leave. He'll want to stay, because why would I depart from a young superstar who also happens to be the guard? And oh, by the way, it's not compromising my greatness one bit, because I'm the second leading scorer in the NBA, averaging over 32 a game. So not only is this brother shining, he's shining while still maintaining the position of ensuring that I shine, and together we can do this, and he's only 22 years of age. I mean, you could not ask for a better scenario for the Philadelphia 76ers with the departure of James Harden than what you've gotten from Tyrese
Turned
Maxey.
23 a couple days ago. Shannon?
22, yes, I'm sorry.
You're absolutely right, Stephen A. This is the best possible scenario for Tyrese Maxey, because guess what? He wants that max contract. Plus, the fact is, now he's going to get shots. He's not getting 32 shots if James Harden is in that lineup. James Harden, Joel Embiid, and Tyrese Maxey, he's not going to get 32. Joel Embiid might get 32. James Harden would have gotten 32 maybe at one point in time, but Tyrese Maxey wasn't going to get those kinds of shots. Now he's getting those shots. He's not hesitating. He knows he's the second best player on that team. He knows they're going to count on him on a nightly basis, he and Joel Embiid, to carry the load. And he's been trying to tell us for the longest, I'm ready for this. Y'all don't believe in me. I want that max. Oh, y'all don't believe me? Y'all can give it to me next summer, though, because I'm going to leave no doubt in your mind that I'm here and I'm here to stay. You're absolutely right. Why would Joel Embiid want to leave, go somewhere else where he has to get acclimated? They got to figure him out. He has to figure them out, as opposed to staying with Tyrese Maxey, maybe building around those two. I love what Tyrese Maxey has become. He's been sensational thus far. He's picking up where he left off last year, Stephen A.
Shannon Sharpe, I got to read this to you. I got to read this. I got to read this to you.
Go ahead.
He's drafted 21st overall in the 2020 NBA draft, Tyrese Maxey. Let me name some of the players that were picked before him. James Wiseman, Patrick Williams, Isaac Okoro, Killian Hayes, Obi Toppin, my Knicks. They passed on him and took Obi Toppin with the 8th pick when I was screaming for them to grab a point guard, okay? You got Jalen Smith out of Maryland. This kid, Devin Vassell for San Antonio, who's good. Halliburton is good. We know this, okay? Aaron Nesmith, Cole Anthony out of North Carolina in Orlando, all right? Josh Green, Sadiq Bey, guys like that. That's just to name a few. Of course, Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball, they were definitely taken before him. I think that you look at anybody else in that draft, and you're saying a lot of teams are regretting
some
passing
people
up
would
on
definitely
Tyrese.
Oh, absolutely.
would want
Yeah.
to redraft. Absolutely. All right, Shannon, best of luck to your Broncos. We'll talk to you
Thank
about
you.
it in the morning. Have a fabulous day.
All right,
Stephen A., you as well. Thanks for watching. Be sure to watch First Take Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. on ESPN, and be sure to check out more exclusive First Take debates on YouTube. Have a great day, everyone.